Barry with Cruising Authority at cruisetalkshow.com, and we're aboard the beautiful Ruby Princess, and we're here with somewhat of an icon in the cruise industry, the Doc from the Love Boat, Adam Bricker, but you play a doctor on TV. Your real name is?
Bernie Kopell.
Bernie Kopell. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bernie Kopell from the Love Boat television show. You're still very involved in keeping yourself healthy. What are some of the things that you do to keep yourself healthy? We're on American Heart Association is sponsoring this cruise, or put together on this cruise. Yes. What are you doing?
Well, I started out with the American Heart Association. I was the California chairman of Jump Rope for Heart in the big days of Love Boat, and that really was my beginning as far as taking care of myself. You know, it's a question of intake and exercise, and learning what are working calories, what are non-working calories. Go easy on the desserts, easy on the nachos, and I think my kids are learning this, and it's extremely important. And we had Dr. Kathy Magliano on, who is a heart thoracic surgeon, and she stresses all of these valuable things. And I'm reading her book. She's a brilliant woman, and she knows what is helping the heart, what is not helping the heart, and it's marvelous education to read her book. And so what I'm doing is also, I'm 80 years old. I'm playing tennis a couple of times a week. I'm trying to get along with even the people that I'm not that crazy about, because if you're pissed most of the time, it's not healthy for you.
It's like a cancer that eats away at you.
It's like a cancer that eats away at you. Exactly right. So you just try to get along with people, and if they're really impossible, you just avoid them.
Well, that's great advice from the Doc from the Love Boat. And of course you learned how on this cruise, if somebody may have a heart attack, there's a song, Staying Alive, and you push down on the chest to the beat of Staying Alive. Did you see that?
Yes, I did. Staying alive is very valuable, as opposed to not staying alive.
It is. Very true. We're on deck on the Ruby Princess, and I'm here with Doug Parker with Cruise Radio. Doug, once again, we're on a cruise together. How does that happen?
I don't know. It just happens. Last time we saw each other, we were, where?
In Alaska.
Yes.
On the Oosterdam.
Yeah, very good. Good to see you, my friend.
Yep, it's been a lot of fun. Now, what was your best memory of this particular cruise with Princess on the Ruby Princess?
I would have to say the food. I really enjoyed the Crown Grill, the 22-ounce porterhouse. You could attest to. I basically... I
watched you completely remove all the meat from that bone.
I was sucking the marrow out of the bone.
It was like disgusting. I have pictures. I'll show the pictures.
Yeah, probably the Crown Grill, and just the experience. What can you say? Look where we are.
I know. I mean, we're on a very romantic deck scene here. Come on, Doug. Get out of here. No, that's all right. Hey, we're good buddies. You know, we can do that kind of stuff. We can have fun with it. But no, really, I mean, so the food was your big thing.
It was, yeah. Didn't get to catch much of the entertainment because this was a cruise with the American Heart Association, so we were doing seminars all day. So
you were busy.
Yeah, we were very busy. So yeah, the food was my highlight for sure.
Yeah. And you enjoyed your stateroom as well.
I did. I have a big appreciation for a walk-in. I've said this. I've wrote about it. I've written about it. Whatever. I have this big appreciation for a walk-in closet.
It is nice to have a walk-in closet. You can hang up your stuff there, and it's just easy access.
And why I have the appreciation is because, you know, most cruise ships, when you open up the closet door, no one can come out of the bathroom, no one can come into your cabin, and no one can walk down the hallway. So with the walk-in closet just outside your bathroom, divine.
It's great, yeah. Yes, and it's always great to have a balcony stateroom as well. So, well, Doug, thanks for being on Cruising Authority.
Yeah, man, always good to see you.
The next time you're planning a cruise vacation, contact the Cruz Brothers at cruzbrothers.com. They've been in business for over 40 years, and they have an excellent track record when it comes to customer service. In fact, they have a dedicated customer service line. They will be able to take care of you and all of your cruise needs better than any other agency in the country. So make sure you contact Cruz Brothers at cruzbrothers.com. Barry with Cruising Authority at cruisetalkshow.com, and I'm here with Dr. Grant Tarling, who's the Chief Medical Doctor for Princess Cruises. Grant, it really is fun to be here with you.
Thank you very much.
Now, explain a little bit. You oversee all of the doctors on all of the Princess ships.
Yeah, so if you think about the fact that on every single ship we have a medical center, and within each of those medical centers we've got general wards, ICUs, pharmacies, radiology, x-rays, and so forth. And of course we've got between 5 and 8 staff members on each ship. So somebody has to manage all that lot, including all the rotations and so forth. And so that's what I do.
Now, do you do an interview process? Do you hire the doctors?
I hire some of the doctors, and we have recruiters that hire the other parts, but I review every single candidate that comes into the company.
Now, we're aboard the Ruby Princess during a very special event called a Cruise with Heart. Explain how you put this or what your involvement was.
Right, I think when the company decided that we were going to team up with the American Heart Association, that opened up a huge range of possibilities, especially to message the important message of health. And so, given the fact that that is actually my responsibility in the office, we worked with the other people in the company to put together programs that really would support healthy eating, preventative disease maintenance, and things that you can do to actually improve your health.
Grant, do you think that it's important for passengers? Do you recommend that passengers get travel insurance?
Yes, I do. For a number of reasons. One is that, even if cruises are leaving from the United States, you're not being treated in the United States. So we're unable to bill Medicare, we're unable to bill any insurance company. So most people have to pay up front and then submit to the insurance later. And although medical issues happen infrequently, some of the ones, which are minor, which are fine because you don't have many out-of-pocket expenses. But, if something negative does happen and you're in a remote location, it's going to cost you, anything between $15,000 and $25,000 to be air evac back to the United States. So, we often have people who actually are quite shocked, when they have got some negative outcome. They're either having a heart attack, they have to go to a cath lab in the States or whatever it is, and then we tell them that we have to air ambulance you back, and they have no funds to do that. So, this is something that I think every single person in the world who travels outside of the United States, even if you're leaving from the US, you need travel insurance. It makes the whole process of taking care of your health a lot less stressful, because not having funds in a stress like that,
it can bankrupt you.
It can bankrupt you, yes. And the worst is, of course, is if you can't get back to the States. In other words, you have a condition that's so unstable that you have to be admitted into a hospital outside of the United States. That actually could rack up much more money than just an air ambulance.
Well, Grant, thank you very much for meeting with me. And yes, I would like to suggest that our viewers look at travelsafe.com when you're considering a cruise or a vacation anywhere in the world. Travelsafe.com has some great programs, some great policies for when you go on a cruise that will cover just about any issue that could come up.